Welcome back to the channel. So today we're solving a September 16 question, which is minimum time difference. So you're given a list of 24 hours clock time. You want to return the minimum minutes difference between any two time points in the list. So let's say given 23 and 59, which exactly 0 or 24 at the clock. So you want to output 1, and then given this one, you know that there's a 2 same time, so you just want to return 0. So one way you can think about it is we just want to sort the time, and then we just compare the first one to the second one to the third one. So basically just comparing to the neighbor, and then just find the minimum difference between them. And lastly, we just compare the first value with the last value. Right, let's look at an example. So given we have this question, and then we have this example. So first we can convert this into minute, right? So we can take this one, and then there's a 0 minute, and then we can look at this. I know 24 hours is 24 times 60 is 1440. So 1 minute less will be 1439, and then the other one will be 0. So we can just have this sorted in something maybe called minutes array, and then we can just sort this array, right? We can just sort this array, and then we get 0, 0, 1439. After sorting, we just need to compare with the neighbor, right? This is 0, and then you know this is 0, and then this is 1439. And then lastly, you want to compare this value with the first value. So 1439 minus 0, this shouldn't be how it works. So you want to add 24 hours to here, 24 hours, which is equals to whatever we found here, 1440 minutes. And then we use this 1440 minutes minus this, and then we get 1. So out of 3 of this value, 0 is the smallest, so we want to find 0. Okay. So also one way we can think about, let's say I'm given 0, 0, 10, and then I have like 21, 0, 0, right? So how can I, and I have a bunch of value in between there, sorted in increasing order. And then how am I supposed to know what are the difference between this value and this value, right? So we can always just add 24 hours to the first value, and then minus this one to find it. So given this is a value, 2410, and then you can minus 21. Then you can find the difference is 3 hours and 10 minutes. So normally this is how I convert time. So my place, this is USA, and then this is my hometown. So there's a 15 hours difference. So my hometown is actually 15 hours ahead of USA. So let's say when the US is 9 a.m. today, and I have to plus 15, so this would be 24. So it's like 12 a.m. the next day. So it's easy to go this way, right? You just plus 15. But how about when I want to convert this time back to here? So let's say I am now in 12 in the morning, right? Or let's say 12:10 in the morning. Let's say I'm 12:10 in the morning. So we can, maybe I just make this to be 00 in the morning. How can I know what time is it in the US right now? So what I can do is actually, because I know there's a 15 hours difference, so I can just do a minus 15, right? But before I do a minus 15, I will just get a negative 15, right? This is not very ideal. So I can just plus 24 right here, and then minus 15. So I can get 9:10 a.m. So this will be 9:10 a.m. in the morning here, and then this will be midnight at 10 midnight 12 a.m. 10 a.m. in the morning. So this is how to do a conversion. So this is why you can add like a 24 hours to here and then minus this term. And then one case that you don't have to worry about is, I will just do a general case in this case. So whenever you have only two items and they're the same, let's say you have a 0 and 0. So, oh, maybe I should write it this way. So you have a 0 and 0. So this will convert to the minutes, right? This is the minutes. So they're the same. So when I compare them, my answer will already given this will be 0. When I do the conversion, I add 24 hours to the first one and then minus the last one. This will give you 1440, right? So I only need to return the minimum of this. So I will do like a minimum of this too. So you don't have to worry that you mess up the answer. All right, let's just dive to the code and then see if this makes sense to you. So, all right, let's do the coding. So in the beginning, I will just initialize the minutes array. And then I will just convert everything into minutes. So range of time points, or actually, let's just do it for time points and time points. And then we can take the hours by taking the substring. So there's 0, 1. So this is not inclusive, so we want to go to 2. So since this is string, so we want to convert this to integer. I'm already in time points, so I can say time point 0 to 2. And then minutes will just be, because I already have the minutes array here, so I'll just say mins equals to the integer of time point from 3 to 5. 5 is not inclusive. And then I'll just append hours times 60 plus min. So we're done. We're done by minutes, so we can just sort the minutes. And then we can initialize answer to be infinity. Or you can just initialize this to be 1440 because you know that it wouldn't be larger than 1440. And then we can go in for I in range length of minutes minus 1, because we don't want to go outbound. We want to compare the first one to the second one to the third one, and then the n minus 1 to the n, right? So we can compare answer equals to the minimum of answer, and we can do minutes I plus 1 minus minutes I. You can also do the absolute of minutes I minus minutes I plus 1, but it's not necessary. And then we can calculate the last case, right? The last case is, I will call last. This case is the one that I say the first one need to plus 24 hours and then minus the last one. So for the first one, this is the first value items, and then I will just plus. You can do plus 24 times 60, or you can just plus 1440, and then minus the last values. And then we can just return the minimum of the answer or the last one. All right, let's run this. Put accepted, and then we can submit this. So the runtime is basically of n log n because we do a sorting. Yes, exactly. So we do n times to process the time points, and then we sort it, which take n of n log n, and then we basically just do this n times again. So I hope this video is helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.